it's amazing once you actually stop and think. There's basically unlimited opportunities to come up with great ways to get people to identify and contact you. And then it's all about just following through and having a process to convert them.
I love that. I love those creative, fun. Well, I mean, maybe they're just fun to us. I don't know, but they're those creative ways, though, to get in front of people, and they can sit across from someone like you and your team to really dig in. Okay, what's the intent here? Who are we going after?
Right.
Okay, and now, I mean, in a day's time, you can come up with 30 different ways that, may take some time to implement, but take all these different ways that we can get in front of those folks.
We're here local in Allen and, Dallas, obviously. And there's a hockey team that we've been supporting for 10 years. And so we built their website and we've done a lot of marketing for them. And we talked a little bit earlier about, how do we take the offline online and vice versa. We built a program for them where their mascot is a dog. And this was several years ago before anyone had done this. But we took their mascot, this dog named Biscuit, and we literally drove up and down the streets around the arena and looked for Ring doorbells. And we had them run up with a little poster board that said, "Help, I'm lost. Get me back to the arena. Go to AllenAmericans.com/biscuit and register where you saw me." And so it was on the Ring network. Everyone saw this. And if you have a Ring doorbell, you'll know immediately what I'm talking about. It's all just like stupid stuff that you see on there. Oh, someone came to my door. It was a UPS person. Yeah, they were dropping off a package. Well, people saw this dog and he would run up there and he hammed it up. He acted like he was peeing on their bushes or whatever else it may be. He did a little dance or whatever. But we did this during the playoffs. We had him for 2 hours, and for more than 2 weeks, it was the number 2 visited page on their site because people saw it on the Ring doorbell, shared it onto their Facebook and stuff because they thought it was funny. And then everyone saw it and they're like, oh, now I'm going to go to that page because I'm going to register and hopefully win some free tickets or whatever. So we built their email marketing list, had people talking about it. We actually have sponsors that wanted to get involved. So like Land Rover and some of their other sponsors. Land Rover's like, hey, we want him driving in the Land Rover when we go through here. So it was like, it started to activate upon itself bigger just from something simple that we had, literally 2 hours and a poster board, and it turned into something so successful. So, I'm like you, man, Jason. I could geek out on this kind of stuff all day. I love the ideas, and love talking to people about those things.
Critical thing for people to take away too is something you mentioned on a previous one there too is the follow up. Right? Like you can go and you can run around and do that campaign that you just talked about. And great, you have a story to tell. But the power now is in capturing all that data all along the way and then following up with that and building that out.